with a fresh haircut, Big Lenny. How you feeling, man?
Good.
Tell you what, it's a big night tonight. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We got a lot to go over. I hope that you can say the same tonight. This is what we want to talk about. We are just days away from volume number 32, and we are excited. I hope you're excited. We can't wait to see you out there in Altoona this weekend. You can get all the information on our website, imaginewrestling.com. If you like these videos, the first thing we need is for everybody to take a minute right now. Click that little button right now. Give it a thumbs up. Let everybody know that you're part of the Imagination and part of the even bigger Imagine family. Let's talk about tonight, man. I'm excited about tonight. We got some good stuff going on here.
Yeah.
We're going to hear from a few folks. We're going to hear from Chris Coleman, Eric Enders, Jimmy the High-Flying Hippie. We're going to hear from Commissioner Coach Lance Payne. And the number one contender to the Imagine heavyweight title, that's Malachi Gage. Then we got two big matches tonight. We're going to see from a guy who claims he's reformed, a different man. Lucio DeVere is going to go 1-on-1 with Jake Wiley. Let's see what happens here with Lucio DeVere.
It's going to be interesting.
It should be very interesting.
Tonight's going to tell us a lot as to how Saturday night goes, I think.
I agree wholeheartedly. He has a big match. Lucy has a big match coming up with Gorgeous Gregory this weekend. The Rad Boys, of course, are going to be facing the Ross Boys. I know they don't want to be called that, so we'll call them the Ross family. I don't know. They have 8 different names that they call themselves. Maybe the Ross Klux Klan. I don't know what their story is. No, not good. That's not a good one. All right, we'll leave that one go. The last one, and then, of course, in our main event, tell you what, 2 of the hottest young stars anywhere in the independent circuit. We're going to see them live in action fighting for the Imagine Live title as Braden Elliott goes 1-on-1 with Gorgeous Gregory.
That's going to be a match right there.
Yeah, I think it's finally going to be time. We're going to see a new Imagine Live champion tonight. Let's hope.
And this is a big match for both these guys preparing yet for Saturday night.
Absolutely. Saturday night, man. We are almost there. We're just 3 days away. We do have limited VIP tickets still available. You can get them at the door. Of course, there'll be certainly plenty of VIP or general admission tickets still available at the door this Saturday. You can pick them up ahead of time so you can move the line a little quicker. You can get them on imaginewrestling.com. We can't wait to see you guys there this Saturday. We're excited to be there. I hope you're excited to be there as well. Then just 2 weeks from then, which would be 17 days from now, we are going back to Hastings. And that is a great building with a ton of nostalgia and a fun. The acoustics in there are amazing. It's so much fun to be in Hastings. I know you're going to be back in action there in Hastings. So a town that absolutely loves Big Lenny.
And I love Hastings. So I mean,
we're getting there, man. It is almost time for Hastings. But I'll tell you what else. It's about time for a match, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. That's what everybody came for. That's what I came for.
I'll tell you what, I told the referee it would probably be about 7:08 until we got to the match. It's 7:04, but why waste any more time, man?
Everybody is here to see some wrestling.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he is from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio DeVere. His opponent, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is Bangin' Jake Wiley. Yes, sir.
I know Lucio claims to have turned over a new leaf, so does that mean he's coming from the other side?
Of the other side of your mind? It could be. It could be. This is an unpredictable character, man. You never know what you're going to get out of Lucio DeVere. A lot of confusion back there on ringing of the bell. I'll tell you what. Well, I don't know. Words and actions are two different things. I don't think. Who's he looking for to ask for if he can shake hands there? I'm not sure.
Well, I think he's looking for his tag team partner, Kato. I think that's what he's used to.
Absolutely. Braden Elliott, of course, in the locker room right now, getting ready for his big opportunity at the Imagine Live title later on tonight. Braden Elliott, of course, the first ever Imagine Live champion, and held that title for quite a while, and was an incredible fighting champion. So there you go.
You know,
Yeah.
I give Jake Wiley all the credit in the world for his wrestling ability. I'm not sure that he can keep up in the strength department, though, with Lucio DeVere.
I agree.
Whenever it comes to strength on strength for wrestling. So maybe Jake Wiley needs to change up his game plan and get away from the actual wrestling and try to stick and move with the bigger guy.
Absolutely. It's sound strategy. If you can get in there, you can move around on a bigger guy. I agree. He's not going to be able to match strength. But I tell you where, Jake Wiley has it, virtually against anybody is the planning. This guy is a planner. He's a meticulous tape study guy. And he comes into every match with a game plan. Nice to see some wrestling here out of Lucio DeVere. It seems like for a long time his first instinct is to brawl and, want to throw punches. And maybe this, we'll see. I mean, a lot of match to go here.
Wait. Is there something wrong with brawling and wanting to throw punches?
Well,
I've built a whole career around punching people in the face.
I'm just saying that's also what Lucio DeVere tends to go to. But tonight we're seeing some wrestling out of Lucio DeVere. When you've been known as a brawler for so long, do you think it's a mistake to start wrestling at this point, or do you think there's always strength in wrestling?
I think even the best brawlers have to have that wrestling strength. I love to brawl. I love to punch people in the face, but at the end of the day, I'm still a wrestler, Cato. I'm a pure trained wrestler.
Absolutely.
And
there's what you need to do. If you're Jake Wiley, there's that stick and move that you talked about earlier. You got up high, and that's as good a drop kick as what you're going to see anywhere in wrestling right now. Follows it up with a questionable move. He got him trapped in the corner, and we'll see now. We'll find out what Lucio's about, if he can keep his composure. He keeps saying he's a changed man, but that's I don't know. That's a little bit outside of the bounds for Jake Wiley. So is he going to want to retort?
Not to bring up old history, but I'm pretty sure once before Lucio DeVere felt like he had a change of heart.
Yeah, I it's been a few different times. If we're talking past Imagine Wrestling, even 15 years is a guy he's always been unpredictable. Now, what is it, 18 years he's been in the wrestling business?
Yeah.
You never know what side of the corn he's going to come out on. Coin? Did I say corn?
Corn. You said corn there.
It's corn. A big lumpy knob. It's got the juice.
Corn juice.
Here we go. Jake Wiley out of the way. Oh, getting a little aggressive now. Ducks that line. Oh, lights him up with his own. Just goes to show you how important every single match is to these guys and what it means to be a winner here at Imagine Wrestling. Each guy's wanted to build up some momentum, getting ready into the match on Saturday. You know as well as anybody, Lenny, momentum in wrestling can carry you a long way. And that confidence of getting a win just 3 days before a big show like Volume 22 can propel you into bigger and better things.
Absolutely. Title shots for guys that don't have titles. And, the strength to carry on and keep carrying a title for a guy that has a title.
Long 2 count there pretty early in the match. Jake Wiley may be in a little bit of trouble right now. Lucio, I will say to this point, and I think actions speak louder than words. He said it a lot, I'm a changed man, but to this point he's really sort of been
actually wrestling.
He has been wrestling. There's
no
doubt
shortcuts.
About it. No punches, no chokes, no biting, no eye gouging. All staples of a Lucio DeVere offense.
Yeah.
Jake Wiley firing those shots from underneath. Beautifully executed on the power slam. Could be trouble. Jake Wiley able to kick out, though. Tell you what, this reformed, turned over a new leaf look of Lucio DeVere has looked good to this point.
Yeah.
He's in full control and has not had to break the rules to get it. Lines him up with a big chop in the corner. We've seen quite a few of those tonight. And as you know, you're not going to win a match with a chop, but it is a game-changing situation where you can catch a guy hard enough, knock the wind out of him. It can set things up for the later on in the match.
You get those guys that really can light you up with a chop, Cato. I've seen guys break open and start bleeding from them.
Absolutely.
chops are no joke at all.
Oh, I'll tell you what else is no joke. That straight elbow in the point of the jaw. And he got real close on that. Not to be a bragger, because I'm an old man now, but I broke guys' chest open with chopping.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, one of the guys in the ring I broke open many years ago with a chop. Big mushroom stomp. And that is a complete compaction of the spine. Boy, I think if Jake Wiley could have got a little more body on body, a little more tighter of a cover, that could have been it. He really stomped hard on the top of Lucio DeVere's head.
Well, I'm not sure he got everything on that stomp he wanted to. I think the Mohawk might have deflected it a little bit.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure.
That thing is solid.
Able to rebound up after that big stomp in the head. Whoa, big clothesline in the corner. Staggers Jake Wiley. Follows up with a second one. Rode him clear down to the ground. It could be trouble right now. No, 2 only. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I see our numbers are starting to grow. We encourage you to take a minute and give the video a thumbs up. Share it in your social media. Let everybody know you are part of the Imagine family and the imagination. Here we go. Lucio DeVere looks like he's well on the way to a victory right now, and he's done it the right way, which is an interesting turn of events. Ducks under a line, whips him across, ducks his own line. Both guys trying to get something going here. Big double clothesline. Took each other's head off. I mean, they are leveled right now.
2.
Who's going to be the first one on their feet?
Hey,
wait.
4. What are you guys doing? Okay, ring the bell.
Yeah. Why are they out here right now?
Ring the bell.
Oh, there's that move again. Good God almighty. Look at the shape of Jake Wiley right now. Not good. Not good. Hey, is anybody in the back able to hear us? We need some help. Here comes Jimmy the Hippie. Jimmy the Hippie able to chase the guys off. I'll tell you what. Man, oh man, I do not like the looks of this. All right, hey, let's get somebody to check on Jake Wiley here, but let's go ahead and we got a video we want to play. We heard from Chris Coleman earlier today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, I am DC Bentley here with the Norseman, the world beater, Chris Coleman. Chris, I got to ask you something. We know that Malachi Gage is challenging Spencer Slade of the Power Brokers for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. We also know that Alexander Apollo and Mambo Italiano are taking on Jimmy, the high-flying hippie, and Tito Orch. That leaves one member of the Power Brokers left. That's the Gavel David Lawless. What are your thoughts? You have a question for Mr. Lawless?
I don't necessarily have a question, but I have a statement. The Gavel David Lawless, you're awful conspicuous by your absence tonight. It's almost as if you're afraid to take the beatings you got coming to you for all the things you've done over the years here in Imagine Wrestling. Well, Coach Lance Payne has put me against you thinking this is a punishment. It's not a punishment. It's a reward. I relish the opportunity to put this fist upside your head. So that way you and the other power brokers can learn what all the rest of Imagine Nation and the Imagine family know, that Imagine Wrestling is for the watch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, that is the world beater, the Norseman, Chris Coleman. He's going to be taking on David Lawless in October. Back to you.
Can we get some? Is there anybody left to help?
You should be on help. Get down.
I'll tell you what, both the Rad Boys are in trouble here. They got mugged a little bit here. We shouldn't have went to the video. We should have stayed with us. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I got some interviews to do here. Gelman, take the camera to Lenny, I guess. Vamp for a second till I get in position for some interviews. Can we get this?
I don't even know what to say. What just happened? A lot just happened when we were at a commercial there. Wow. Lucio DeVere actually standing up for something that was right there. It was kind of shocking.
Yeah, I guess we're ready now.
Yeah, it looks like
we want to bring the camera over to me now, I guess.
Gelman, if you want to switch it over to him.
I'm sorry, guys. Are we ready here?
No, you're in horrible focus. Why are you out of focus?
I don't know. We good here? Sorry, just a lot of confusion. We thought we had the Rosses ran off, and the next thing you know, they're back mugging guys. So I don't know. What's going on?
You have no focus. You're blurry.
Somebody zoomed in this camera, huh? We're good now. All right. All right. So, hey, sorry, just a lot of confusion. Hopefully we can get these Ross boys under control and we don't see them again tonight. Not waste any more time. I'm sorry. I'm just off my game right now. Let's go ahead and bring them into the ringside area. Come on in here right now. I got a few things few bones I want to pick with you. First off, I know you want to probably talk about what we just saw with Coleman. Before we get to that, you're supposed to be the commissioner here, and we got this chaos going on with the Ross boys. What are we doing here, man? Are you in control here or not?
Of course I'm in control. That right there, you might call that chaos, but I call that controlled chaos. You letting the guys get all their frustrations out. That is what this is all about, the new Imagine Wrestling. The fans are excited, right? Imagination. You guys are loving this show tonight, right? Right? Everybody's loving this show.
No one loves John Ross and his son.
What? John Ross and James Ross? Man, those are the two best neighbors ever. I don't know why anybody would not like those two guys.
I wish I had Chris Coleman as a neighbor.
Oh, why do you want to bring him up again? I get tired of everybody bringing up Chris Coleman. We're talking about James and John Ross. The Rosses, we ain't talking about Chris Coleman. But you want me to talk about Chris Coleman? I can. Chris, I see that you like to talk a lot. And it's funny, I'm here tonight, but you're not. I wasn't here this past Saturday at the Dr. Tom seminar, but you popped up. That shows how much of a punk you are. You think me putting you against the gavel, David Lawless, is a punishment? I don't think it's a punishment. I'll tell you what it is. It's an embarrassment. Just like how the Steelers are an embarrassment to the whole state of Pennsylvania and the whole NFL. Those two have so much in common. Chris Coleman and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Embarrassing, disrespectful, whatever you want to say. These guys are bottom dwellers. They don't know about winning. Chris, when you was with me, I showed you the ways of winning. You don't want to follow the coach? Oh, well then. You can hold up that big fist. It doesn't mean anything because I have the gavel. I called in a favor, and he's going to handle it. He's going to lay that hammer down on Chris Coleman this Saturday. It's a new Imagine Wrestling.
Yeah, very chaotic Imagine Wrestling. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Jimmy the Hippie, you got a big tag match coming this weekend. I tried to have a conversation with you off screen. You got a lot going on, man. You seem very unfocused. Can you focus tonight on this tag team match you have coming up in 3 days?
Yeah, I can probably do that. I probably do a lot of things like I've been doing lately. You see, when you're the king of the mountain here in the imagination, a true patriot of the imagination, I'm the homegrown hero. I'm ready to take on anybody. Bring them on. Bring on Sal Sincere. Bring on Eric Enders. Bring on Lucio. Bring on any of them. Any one of them. Bring on the main event. Anybody. Bring them all back. Anybody that's been part of this, bring them. I'll fight them. Any ladies of the imagination, I'm ready to party. I'm ready to take on anybody. Male, female, animal, doesn't matter. Bring them on. I'm so ready, and I've been partying so hard and training for this weekend. I can't wait to see everyone live, hear the music, see the... Right?
You all right?
I'm good. Yeah.
All right, man. Focus up. Come on. Tell you what, hey, we get the medic to check on Jimmy. He seems even more. Lenny, can you get a hold of the medic?
Yeah, I got that taken care of.
Thank you. Jimmy seems a little more unfocused than usual. He may have hit his head earlier. Let's go ahead and bring in at this time our next guest. He has a big match coming up this weekend with Chris Sands, the Rocker. Let's go ahead and come on in. Eric Enders, I guess my question to you is, what's the end game here? What are you trying to accomplish? Who are you and what are you about?
Kato, you're a Batman fan, right?
Very much so.
Yeah, I listened to the Squared Couch podcast you did. I do my research. I was a Batman fan when I was a kid. Loved him. My hero. I had all the comics. I watched the cartoon, the movies. I had a ton of the toys. But when I grew up and I got wiser, I learned more about the world, I started to understand Batman for what it really is, for what he really represents. And Batman is nothing more than a billionaire in a bondage suit stomping in the skulls of the lower classes who are doing only what they have to do to survive. They're doing it to survive in a corrupt system, Kato. Crime exists because corruption in the system exists. And corruption exists in the pro wrestling business. And that's why 8 years ago, I stepped away. And I came back. And I found Chris Sands. And Chris, I reached out to you because I saw the corruption of this business working on you. I saw you doing the work of other people. I saw you pandering to these fools in the imagination for their approval. And you've been looking for the approval of a corrupt system this whole time. And I saw a fragile young man who needed to step up and fight back. So I reached out to you. And what did you do, Chris Sands? You refused me. I didn't want you to be a follower, Chris. I didn't want you to be my disciple, Chris. I wanted you to be my comrade, to stand by my side and help me burn this system to the ground. And no, Kato, not just to watch it burn, but to build something new and better atop the ashes. But Chris, you don't want to be part of that revolution. You don't want to be part of a better world. Chris Sands, you say you have rock and roll and you don't need anyone else. Well, Chris, your version of rock and roll is a hairband, bastardized version of a style of music that was created by an oppressed people to rebel against the tyranny of the system they were pushed under. Just like Batman perverts the notion of justice, you pervert rock and roll in order to call yourself a hero. Well, this Saturday in Altoona, Chris, when you and I meet in the center of the ring, I'm going to expose the false heroes that populate Imagine Wrestling. I'm going to expose the corruption in professional wrestling and at the core of Imagine Wrestling. And Chris, if you're paying close attention, maybe you'll learn something about yourself. And maybe you'll learn what it means to say, no gods, no masters, just enders.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I'd be curious to hear what the imagination thinks. Do you agree with Eric Ender's message? Do you think that professional wrestling is corrupt? It's a question for the ages. I'll tell you what. I know we only have one more interview here on the board here, but I see him milling around here. Let's you know what, Gorgeous Gregory, I see you over there milling around.
You know, yeah, I see you.
Every time I have a microphone in my hand.
Champion to talk, don't you?
Every time I have a microphone in my hand, you're milling around hoping for your opportunity to talk.
Champion to talk.
So you know what? Hold on a second. Let me ask you some questions.
All right, hold on.
You got a big match tonight against Braden Elliott that you're no doubt going to lose. What do you think about this Saturday? You, Lucio DeVere, how do you feel? I would say, based on what we saw tonight, Lucio DeVere is ready. He's got a plan to come in, and arguably, in a lot of ways, you guys are very similar in the way that you look.
Lucio cannot hang with me.
You guys are both sort of similar in the way that your faces look.
I am the Imagine Live champion. I am your gorgeous Imagine Live champion. Nobody's on my level here. That's why I'm the champion. That's why I'm the best. Look, I walk down the street here. I walk down to the local gas station, and I'm showered with women trying to get with me. I posted an Instagram video today. Men want my autograph. Everybody wants to either be with me or be me. Nobody is on my level. Not Braden Elliott tonight, and not Lucio DeVere on Saturday. I'm going to spike both of them into the ground, and they're going to tell me exactly how gorgeous I am. Does that answer your question?
Do you
Tell them
agree?
I'm gorgeous before I leave.
I will. Do you agree that you and Lucio are sort of similar facially?
I do not agree at all. I do not agree. He is an ugly freak, and he has no friends. Okay? Goodbye.
There you go. What man. There are confident people, there are cocky people, and then there is Gorgeous Gregory. I'll tell you what, a guy who is coming into this Saturday with a ton of confidence, as well he should. He is the #1 contender to the Imagine heavyweight title, and I'll tell you what, in my opinion, it just feels like it is his time. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Here he is, the side show psycho, Malachi Gage. Malachi, biggest match of your career to this point, this Saturday night. You, Spencer Slade, the Imagine heavyweight title. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Well, I'm not coming here today to rant, not to bicker. In fact, I'm not even going to make any false claims that I can't back up inside of the ring. With that being said, Spencer Slade, this Saturday, October 15th, in the Juniata Civic Association building, with the entire Imagination behind me, I am taking the Imagine Wrestling heavyweight title out of your hands. Because for you, this is just another match. Just another win for you, right? Just another win. For me, Spencer, this is everything I've ever wanted. This is everything I've worked for from the day I was born. This is what I was meant to do. And you're not taking that away from me. 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Send out the entire Imagine Wrestling locker room. This Saturday, nobody can stop me from taking what I want because I love this. I love this more than anything else in the world. I love the ups. I love the downs. I love the pain. I love the wins. And Spencer, unluckily for you, I love the gold. But time for talking's up. Count your days, Spencer. Because I am. This Saturday, October 15th, Spencer Slade. The circus isn't dead. But you are.
I'll tell you what, man. There is a man that is focused and ready, and I am expecting one hell of a fight in the main event. Spencer Slade, the champion. Malachi Gage, the #1 contender. This is a match you do not want to miss, and there's only one way to see it, and that is live in the building. ImagineWrestling.com is the place to get your tickets. I'll tell you what, we got a video to hype everybody up. Let's go ahead and check that up right now.
No, here I am alone again. Gelman, he's having some issues back there. But in the meantime, I guess we can go ahead and start talking about the big show Saturday. How we making out back here, Cato?
We're getting there. Give me a second.
Not very good at this vamping thing. I'm sorry. It's not what I do. This is totally you, Cato.
Well, it seems like this has been a chaotic night, so let's go ahead and let's get to it, man. Tell you what, Saturday night is a big night. We're excited for it. Let's if you're interested in tickets, now's the time to get it. But I'm interested in the match.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is all that Braden Elliott. His opponent, he is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion from New York, New York. He is Gorgeous Gregory.
Gorgeous Gregory, your gorgeous defending Imagine Live champion. That's what I am, baby. Your champion is here. Hey, stupid. Look, your champion is here.
Apparently he doesn't realize they both have titles.
I'm the best.
Both these men currently hold Imagine championship belts, and clearly Gregory only thinks that his title is the only one that's important tonight. Which I guess it kind of is. It's the only one that's on the line tonight. And, Braden Elliott, he wants to add that second strap. He wants 2 straps, 1 on each shoulder. There it is, the Imagine Live Championship. Wow. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Wow, I didn't expect that out of Gorgeous. Well, I guess I could have expected that out of Gorgeous Gregory, but I didn't expect Braden Elliott to fall for something like that.
I told you I'm the best. I told you I'm the best.
I don't know about that. I don't think he's the best.
Tell him I'm the best, baby.
No, I won't. Hard shot down low from Braden Elliott. See if he can get this momentum back in his favor. Big line out of Gorgeous Gregory there.
No answers. No answers.
Well, Lenny, I got the problem fixed.
Okay.
So we're good to go.
Welcome back.
We're not going to drop off the face of the earth here. What did I miss? Fill me in, Lenny.
Okay, Gorgeous Gregory cut him off really early. He threw his robe at him and just went dirty on him. And
what a shock.
Yeah. He's been up ever since. Braden Elliott hasn't had much of an answer for him since that moment.
This guy's the worst. I think we can all sort of agree on that, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna quit to this arm. Oh man.
Deep in that arm bar, man, and he is grinding him into the ground. Let's see what he's got here. Big forearm right in the middle of that tricep. And then follows it up with another one. You know, we can all say whatever we want about Gregory, but he is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a dangerous competitor, and he looks focused right now. And his confidence can't be shaken, you know. I brought him in there on an interview tonight thinking I could throw him off his game, and he was unflappable.
Yeah. He does have some incredible confidence, Cato. Ultimately, we talk about this being the Imagine Live Championship match, but this match goes a long way for these guys in the standing for the Imagine Heavyweight title.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind at some point both of these guys are going to be the Imagine Heavyweight Champion at different points in their career. The race is sort of on, though. Who's going to get there first?
Malachi Gage.
Well, Of those guys, yes. Of that guy, yes. But if we're talking about these two guys, who would give the greatest challenge to Malachi or Spencer Slade?
You can't continue. You can't continue.
That is a tough call, Cato. I have to go with Braden Elliott just because of his experience.
He's really getting he was just telling me the Rat Boys are wrestling every weekend up until December now. I
see this. I follow them on their social media sites, and they are very busy, and we understand why. They're very good.
Good at tag teams you're going to find anywhere.
Yeah.
So much fire, so much excitement.
Come on. Don't accuse me.
That's what I like about Gorgeous Gregory. Doesn't get in a hurry, doesn't make a ton of mistakes. The same could be said though of Braden Elliott. Not a lot of mistakes.
You gotta use your judgment.
Whoa! You could hear that down the block. He just clubbed him.
I have used them forearms to the back to great success over the years.
Absolutely. You sure you're, we talk about punches, we talk about clubs in the back. You sure you're not helping this guy out a little bit out of sight? Because I'll tell you what, those shots have been just devastating from Gregory tonight.
Come on, throw to him, Braden.
No, I promise you, I have not been coaching this guy in the background. Him and I have nothing in common. Except for maybe some good shots.
I don't think he'd listen if you tried to give him advice anyway. To be honest.
No.
He can't do a thing. He can't do anything.
I think
Look at him crawl.
every match is like a marathon for Braden Elliott. He never sprints. He never gets in a hurry. He knows to wait for his moment, and I think that's what we're seeing right now. I know he's down and in trouble, but I promise you, at some point, he's going to find the will and the way, and find a way to come back in this situation.
All he needs is that window, that small opening, and he'll take advantage of it.
There it is again, deep into that armbar. And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moves where it's difficult to win in a standing armbar. You get him on the ground and put some extra torque on it, you can win with it. But what a standing armbar will do is throw you off your game because you're in so much pain that you can't focus on what you need to do next. And this is just one of those things where Braden needs to find a way to fight out of this quickly, or he's not going to get out of the blocks on this one. Oh my God, I thought maybe he had some momentum going, and Gregory just kicked the daylights out of him. You want to talk about two guys that are skilled, though.
Yeah.
The best of the best are what you're finding coming out of the Imagine Dojo. And these two are fine examples of it. But, man, talk about two polar opposite guys.
Yeah,
one guy stands for humbleness and gratefulness to be in the business. The other guy walks around like the business owes him something.
Yeah.
He's saying yes. He's saying yes.
Polar opposites.
Use your judgment. Use your judgment. You can't continue. Look how red his chest is. No, you missed.
Didn't miss with that kick or that one. Braden's starting to build some momentum now. He got a little bit of separation there. Oh! A kick right behind the right ear may have been a knockout shot.
But that was a little bit foolish of Gregory. If a guy misses on his shot, don't call him out for it because he's going to get mad.
And he did just that.
You just take that freebie and say thank you.
I'll tell you what else I think he made a mistake. He gave Braden some time here. While he was running his mouth, Braden found some time, but that shot in the back of the ear looked like it could have damn near been a knockout shot.
Yeah.
Braden firing off a headbutt. Wasn't able to catch it as well as what he would have liked, obviously. Oh, beautifully done on the back elbow. Trying to build some momentum again. Let's see if this time is the time. Whoa! That one caught him right on the side of the jaw. Woo! Beautiful clothesline. 2 in a row, and now Gregory's in all kind of trouble. Braden has the momentum. Shotgun drop kick. Shoots him into the corner. This could be the momentum swing that Braden Elliott's been trying to find for the last 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see if he can get up the ropes. With that one good arm, do you think he can get up those ropes?
Yes, I believe he can.
He's able to get up there. Now let's see if he can finish it off with the... Oh.
Just took too much time there, Kate.
Not able to get up there as quick as he would have liked. Oh, he cuts him back down. That's got to be... No. Braden was so high in the air. Smashed his face on the ground so hard. And yet able to find some reserve, able to find some life, still able to kick out. And now the frustrations begin to mount for Gorgeous Gregory after all this offense, not able to put him away. At a certain point, you got to question, do I have the right combination to get a win?
It's tough to get a win over Braden Elliott any night of the week.
I'll tell you what, in my memory, I don't remember seeing Braden Elliott lose clean in the middle of the ring. It just doesn't happen. Braden Elliott finds a shot right under the jaw. Climbing those ropes again. Let's see if he's got something. Caught him with another shot right under the jaw. Gregory's in trouble. What do they got in mind here? Might be going for something. Up underneath goes Braden Elliott. Got him up. What's he going for here? Oh! Drops him hard on the back of the neck. Folded up with a standing moonsault. Oh, so close.
Wow.
That is the first time we've seen Braden Elliott hit that moonsault, expanding his offense, finding new ways to try to create offense, find wins. Drops an elbow.
That was a solid elbow.
There he goes, going to the top rope for a third time. Let's see if third time's the trick. Come on. What are these guys doing?
We're just going to take this title. You don't deserve it. What are you doing? We're taking it.
Yeah, get those guys down. Get those guys down.
Hey, no, come on. Get down. Get out of here right now.
We're going to take it.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here now.
Oh, dropped him right on top of his head. Oh, my God, what a nightmare. These John Ross and his son, I've made some jokes earlier, but I'm sick of these guys. These guys have ruined this show tonight.
Get out of here.
Setting them up. I'd love to know what they're calling this thing because it does not look friendly. Ah, there it is again. That is too much torque on someone's neck. Here comes Jimmy again. Oh, couple of headbutts and oh, Gregory there to stop the offense. Here comes Lucio DeVere. Oh, they knocked. Oh my God, Lucio hit the ground hard. Good God. Not much left for Jake Wiley. Good God, now Jake Wiley getting stomped. All three guys getting beat into the ground.
Stack them up.
Stack them, James.
I'll tell you what, they have ruined the show and wrecked the Rad Boys and Jimmy the Hippie. Come on. Get out of here with these guys. That's enough.
All right. Yeah,
I
that's
think
enough
we've
camera
seen
time
enough.
for them.
That's enough. You guys are ridiculous. Hey, I'll tell you what. Thank you guys. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to see one more minute to these three jerks. Let's go ahead and let's talk real quick about Saturday. We want to see you out there. We can't wait to see you Saturday night. Come on out. Join us. It's going to be a fun time. No doubt about it. It always is at the Juniata Civics Association building. Can we get some help out here? They're still stomping on these guys. It's ridiculous. Come on. Somebody get this. Can the referee get these guys out of here? This is too much.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Tell you what, thank you guys for tuning in. I want to remind you that you matter, your struggles matter, and we care about you. Keep being strong. We love you guys. We'll see you in just 3 days from now.